This chapter is about chase overlap function. Select fixtures. Press locate to light up fixtures. Press store button. Press and store into the second scene button. Click position attribute. Rotating will be to adjust to position. Press store button. Press and store into the second scene button 2. Select add the second hue. Click color attribute. Rotating wheel to adjust red color. Press store button. Press and store into the second scene button 2. 3 cues have been successfully stored. Click dimmer attribute. Rotating wheel to turn the dimming to 0. Press store button. Press and store into the second scene button 2. 4 cues have been successfully stored. Press clear. Click on the chase we just stored in the second fader. Click trigger of all cues. Click setup and select follow. Click fade in. Click setup and set the seconds. Click fade out. Click setup and set it to 0. Pushing out the second fader. After each cue is completed, it will automatically switch to the next cue. Let's add one more cue into this chase. Press clear. Select fixtures. Press locate to light up fixtures. Rotating wheel to set the dimming to 0. Press store button. And store it to the second fader. This chase included 5 cues. Click on this chase again. Click fade in the 5th cue. Click setup and set 0.3 seconds. Click fade out of 5th cue. Click setup and set 0. Press clear. Pushing out the second fader. How to set up the overlapping effect in 3rd cue. Then in the 4th cue, turn off the lights with the overlapping effect. Click fade out of 4th cue. Click setup and set the seconds. Click fade in the 4th cue. Click setup and set 0, pushing out the second fader. The 4th cue is to slowly turn off the lights. Next, let's set up the overlap effect between 3 and 4th cues. Click overlap of the 3 and 4th cues. Click setup and set it to 0, pushing out the second fader. The 3rd cue has an overlapping effect with color change. The 4th cue shows the effect of overlapping lights off. How to set the overlapping effect in the upper and lower rows of lights to proceed synchronously. Press and hold the scroll bar and drag it to the right. Click overlapping groups of the 3rd cue. Click setup and set 10 fixtures in a group. Click overlapping groups of the 4th cue. Click setup and set 10 fixtures in a group. Now the upper and lower rows of lights are running synchronously from left to right with overlapping effect. How to change the 4th cue to turn off the light from right to left. Click overlapping direction of the 4th cue. Click setup and select go anti-clockwise. Already changed to turn off lights from right to left. How to set a chase to stop at the last cue after running. Click below operation mode. Switch to stop at the last cue. Pull down, then pushing up the fader again. When this chase runs to the last cue, it stops. The above content is the overlapping function of the chase.